These small screws, not remarkable, are most indispensable necessities daily life. Fans without screws will not work. Music instruments without screws don't play beautiful music. Automobiles without screws are just scrap. Plants without screws are useless metal. Small screws delicately assemble parts into entirety. Without losing of even a screw, high-tech products tend to cause unrecoverable disasters. Screws are important in our life and the significance is never replaceable. It is not boasting to say the power of Taiwan is based on male and female fasteners. The male fasteners are common screws with external threads and female fasteners are to fasten two parts. This is a common saying. One can see much more complicated and high-tech fasteners in Taiwan. Screws in Taiwan are certificated by Boeing. This means fasteners industry are not pioneering in medical equipment but also emerging in aerospace industry. Metal fastener industry is very important in Taiwan and enjoys a history of no less than half a century. The origin is in southern Taiwan. Gangshan, Kaohsiung is the key site of fasteners. Fastener factories in large scale and with high technology are here into an industry chain in detailed labor of division. The industry chain boasts detailed precision manufacture and distribution as well as service, making Taiwan a major player of fastener export in the world. Yet 50 years ago, the place was in tough operation. In around 1945, production of screws in Taiwan out of date. Raw materials were bought from Japan and equipment was imported from abroad. There were few kinds of products in small output and poor quality. In 1968, under government's assistance, screw manufacturers set plants in Kaohsiung and started production with foamers they developed. That was the beginning of the industry development. Since then, we saw screw factories founded in Gangshan into industry cluster for screws and nuts. Gangshan was known as screw cluster. High quality of stainless steel screws were exported all over the world, setting the foundation of Taiwan as Kingdom of Screws. The second key factor appeared, making fastener production upgraded. From 1979, China Steel started stable supply of materials to screw manufacturers, which enabled suppliers to lower production costs and introduce more automatic equipment. Quality of screws is much improved, making Taiwan the top exporter of screws. It is safe to say our screws are found in key production machines and major construction in the world. A key reason that makes Taiwan stay in top 3 in the world is appreciation of Japanese yen. Japan used to export a great quantity of different types of metal fasteners to the US. Under pressure from the US, Japanese yen appreciated from 200 to 100 odd against the USD, making their screws much more expensive. This brought a great opportunity to Taiwanese suppliers who grabbed the market in the US. We have enjoyed steady growth in exports since then. By now, we are a pioneer in screws and the largest exporter of screws to the US. More than that is the true feelings of Taiwanese people, making the story attractive. Small screws from Taiwan tightly fasten the world. This is resulted from the spirit of startup within a good competition among manufacturers. Outstanding employees from Chengyu, Sanxing, and Taikun started their own companies thanks to encouragement of bosses who were willing to place orders with the companies their employees founded. Each screw company wants to produce better products, resulting in quality, competition in the field, and delicacy of industry chain as well as quick response in market. In recent years, China also saw growth in export with close to 99% imitation to Taiwan. Yet, we still absolute niche quality consistency that Chinese suppliers never achieve. This is the strength of traditional industry in Taiwan. High quality metal fasteners are demanding on shapes and material strength. This is subject to buyers whose production lines are with robot arms. Therefore, they require smaller and smaller tolerances to reduce defect rates that affects assembly. To meet this, manufacturers in screw cluster inspect roundness with the most strict standard on tooling and material drawing to ensure precision. Roundness refers to tolerance of the largest and smallest diameter of screws. Smaller tolerance means better quality. Thanks to demanding Japanese buyers, Taiwanese companies enjoy good growth in Japanese market and Japanese customers are satisfied. This means our fastener industry is mature. This is also seen in the industry itself and people in the industry who go over their development and look to the future. In the origin of Legend of Screws, Gangshan screw manufacturers built a screw museum in Gangshan to make people in Taiwan aware of their values and understand their responsibility in the history. Population of Gangshan is around 100,000 and most of them are connected to screws. It is estimated that around 80% of people in Gangshan are related to screws. Each of them has his or her stories about screws. Therefore, Screw Museum is not just to display development of the industry but to interpret the local history. Products of innovation made of screws aim at attracting more young people to the industry. Meanwhile, screw industry in Taiwan has been upgraded to high-tech industry. Factories have clean and bright plants. This is no longer a labor-intensive industry. The maturity of screw industry is connected to the level of industrialization and depth of modernity. In the past 5 decades, screw suppliers started with standard products and gradually upgraded to higher quality products such as manual routes, precious machines, traffic equipment, and aerospace products. Our suppliers have to survive with market segregation to enjoy high gross margins. That is why many Taiwan fastener suppliers focus on Germany, where annual industry fair is held. The high value of screw industry in Taiwan with rich resources attracts young R&D talents into the promising high-precision field. This is not enough. Working with Economic Development Bureau, Kaohsiung City Government, fastener companies hold Taiwan International Exhibition to make our industry more globally visible and satisfy global buyers. Metal Fastener Logistics Warehouse Park and Biotech Medical Equipment Park by Kaohsiung City Government covers a number of companies who make suppliers tightly connected to win top 1 in the world. The annual output of screws from Taiwan reaches 100 billion Taiwanese dollars. We see the efforts of Kaohsiung into actual industry drive. We are proud to say that fasteners are indispensable in industry pioneer in Taiwan. Precision metal fasteners are the foundation of the industry. After industry adjustment in Taiwan, suppliers remain the top of the top in the field, winning orders all over the world and creating surprising foreign reserve each year. With Germany ahead and Japan and China behind, these quality factories from male and female fasteners have inherited quality in tradition to work with government. The young generation is expected to this field to make the industry always stay on the top of the world and keep the pride of Taiwan.